Record Store Day has worked together and put out some really great releases. So we're going to be talking about some special Black Friday events happening here at Culture Shock this Friday. And of course, we're going to give you a rundown of all the records, tell you what you can expect and what's going to be available. Obviously, the most important thing going on during this pandemic is what's going on. So at Culture Shock, we're being extremely safe, and we're actually just recommending that from the time you leave your car until the time you get back in your car, to please just wear your mask covering your nose and mouth. We will require that even if you're waiting outside and while you're in the store, that you have a mask on covering your nose and mouth. And to keep everyone safe, we are going to be hitting with hand sanitizer before you look around or touch anything in the store. So that's obviously a big important thing, and we're being really careful about that. The other thing is we're going to be having a limited capacity. So really in the record section and in the store, we're going to be allowing 6 people at a time in, and you can buy up to 6 releases from the Black Friday Record Store Day list. Just one of each title. If you need more than 6 records, feel free. We'll make you quickly check out and go back in line, and you can run through and pick up more if you'd like. We're also going to be unveiling a bunch of other gifts, items, and used records and other new vinyl. We're doing a huge sale. We are offering 20% off the entire store, only excluding our audio equipment and our new vinyl. So that's kind of some of the big rules on that. And we're going to be opening at 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. The Black Friday records, we are not able to hold them or sell them ahead of time. However, at 8 p.m. that night, they will be for sale, whatever is available, at cultureshockshop.com on our website. And you can choose in-store pickup at checkout or have us ship them to you. No problems at all. I'm really excited, though, to get in and show you some of this stuff. Another special thing, before I forget to mention, is we are doing our infamous mystery bags. So for only $10 this Black Friday and Small Business Saturday, if they are left, $10 gets you a mystery bag with 1 brand new record and 5 used records. Totally picked at random and of choice. Who knows what you're going to get? Have a lot of fun with that. I do want to jump into, let's start with the 7-inch records. Then I have some CDs, cassettes, 3-inch records. And then the LPs are all organized and alphabetized by artist last name or band name, with soundtracks, compilations at the end of the set. And everything is a little different too this year. So we are doing single wide tables, so you don't have to face across from people while you're looking at records, to keep it nice, manageable, easy to look through, nice and safe. Let's just jump right in, Lauren. Yes?
Yep.
Right into the records. First off, here in our 7-inch crate, you will find Bilal and Nikki Jean doing some Squeeze covers. This has been an ongoing series. And with Record Store Day, this Record Store Day stuff also came in very late. They were very pressed in time to get them here. I've had very little time to explore some of these. This is a Mark Bolan and T-Rex, the songs of. It's actually being done by Peaches and Nick Cave. Very cool artists doing some covers there. A lot of these are on color vinyl. I'll try to point out if they are. You can also find more details on these items if you want to check it out ahead of time at recordstoreday.com. This is Doyle Brommel 2, featuring Susan Tedeschi and the Derek Trucks of the Derek Trucks band. John Daly, it's already censored a little bit, so I don't have to cover it, but Abracadabra, California, kind of a comedy take on some Red Hot Chili Peppers stuff there. Big release, a lot of talk about this one. David Gilmour of Pink Floyd, infamously. New music from him. It's been quite a few years since he's released anything. He's actually working with his daughter on some of the songs on this. I'll try to mention the quantities too. Most things were pretty limited, so a lot of them we only got a few of. Looks like we got 3 of the David Gilmour. Vince Guaraldi Trio doing Christmas Time Is Here. Wonder if that is on color vinyl. I didn't notice to look. I feel like it might be, and it's got an alternate take too. It is on green vinyl. Classic Peanuts stuff. We got 2 of those. This one we were lucky to get quite a few. One of my favorite Beatles. I shouldn't get involved in that drama, but George Harrison doing My Sweet Lord on the B-side, Isn't It a Pity? This is like the UK pressing. This was the first Beatles member to actually go solo and have a release. This is numbered, also gold foil numbered, and it's like the UK version, so it's got the really different kind of pasted jacket. I think a lot of younger people might have picked up on this probably because of Guardians of the Galaxy, but a really great release from George Harrison. It looks like we have 3, 6, 9, 12 of those, so quite a few. These are first come, first serve though. And then we have the Juliana Hatfield, Christmas and Red Poinsettia, 7-inch, one of those. Hootie and the Blowfish, I think that's alive. 1, 2, one of those. One of the Low Straight Jackets, I Feel Fine. I love the Time Is On My Side their classic take of their faces on the Rolling Stones artwork. That's a really great piece. Larry Mullins and Mike Watt, Got one of those. Pucifer, Apocalyptical, the Super Single 2020. They're actually going to be having a new album out soon. We got 2 of the 7-inch. Hooray for Santa Claus. This is Santa Claus Conquers the Martian, the vinyl and the DVD. Very great. This is a Christmas movie you all need to watch, especially if you like bad Christmas movies. I highly recommend that. 2 of those and 1 of the Hank Williams 52 radio. Cassettes. There's only 1 cassette release this year, the Pop Smoke. I don't know what's going on. There's the hip-hop releases from Lil Wayne and Pop Smoke on CD and cassette, not on vinyl. So that's pretty interesting. I don't know if cassettes and CDs are going to be making a comeback again soon. I was interested to see that. We'd love to hear your comments, too, on that, what you think about that. We got 4 of the Pop Smoke cassettes. Ooh, I can't forget these. I'm going to set these up here so I don't forget these. African Blood, this is like a Studio One comp, reggae comp. That's, we got 1 CD and 1 record of that, I think. Lil Wayne, actually the Deluxe Carter 5 edition. We also got, what is this one? Oh, No Ceilings. Might have been a mixtape that wasn't released physically before. We've got 2 of those. This is the Pop Smoke Meet the Woo mixtape. We have 2 of those CDs, and then we also have Aim for the Moon, Shoot for the Stars from Pop Smoke. 2 of those CDs. Almost forgot about them. Let's not forget about the little 3-inch record players. We do have some of those available. Yeah, let's just show that off. Little 3-inch record players that play some 3-inch records. We haven't had many releases on 3-inch lately. That's kind of a newer thing. This Black Friday, though, they are putting out, let's see here, 4 early Johnny Cash singles. There's the Folsom Prison Blues, I Walk the Line, of course, classic Johnny Cash, good-looking young Johnny Cash, cool artwork on all these little things. Each one comes with a little poster, too. Get Rhythm. So these are some of the biggest and best Johnny Cash singles. I lost another one. There's a 4th one somewhere. And Mac Miller, Circles. So this has Post Malone. Jesus.
Oh, no.
I got Mac Miller on my mind. Anyway, Post Malone, Circles, because there are some other Post Malone singles that actually got released earlier for Record Store Day this year. This is I don't know. This is off the same album, so I don't know if they're going to release every Post Malone single on 3-inch records or what. Oh, here it is. I found it. Oh, that is Post Malone. Well, there's 4 Johnny Cash records out, I assure you. And we only have like 2 or 3 of each of those. So we will have those all by the 7-inch and CDs also. Only 1 10-inch right now, the Fraggle Rock, Rock On. There was no other 10-inch releases for Black Friday. A lot of great audiophile jazz releases coming out. The Monty Alexander one, double LP from Resonance Records. A big one I'm really stoked about. Like, I'm not even joking. Every time they put out a release batch, I'm like, oh my god, there's 5, 10, 15, 20 records that I would get if I could. There's so many good ones. This is Alice in Chains, their first EP, Sap, and it has an etching on the B-side. So this is like, I think the first time it's ever been reissued. Pretty rare stuff, a lot of good 90s stuff. We did get lucky to get 6, 10, 11 of those. The George Baker selection, this is a music on vinyl piece. It is numbered. We got a very low number 96. It is numbered on the back. This is like a kind of a rare piece. A lot of people will know the Little Green Bag song, which was used in the Quentin Tarantino movie. Is that Reservoir Dogs? I believe so. Only one of those. The Bangles Doll Revolution, also numbered, number 209 of 1500. This is on pink swirl vinyl, kind of like the jacket, a double LP. Baroness Live. This is live at Maida Vale 2, Volume 2. I think this has an etching also on the B-side, and it is on splatter color vinyl also. We got 5 of the Baroness. Jean Baptiste. We have Roots and Traditions, 1 of those. It's more of like a 12-inch EP. This is a cool one. Some old bullshit from Beastie Boys. Really early Beastie Boys. This is kind of pre-hip-hop. This is more of their like punk stuff, punk and hardcore. This is on color vinyl. I've actually been hard-pressed to ever find this. Usually it's been out on bootleg, stuff like that, without some of the best quality sound. So this is like one of the first times I've ever seen it officially issued, and first time I've ever seen it on color vinyl officially. This is their earliest recordings that they made when they were first together. We have 9 of those. So hopefully we don't sell out first thing. Like I said, we're going to keep it paced all day, and hopefully you have a chance to get in and get a copy. Chuck Berry, Rockin' and Rollin' New Year's Eve, double LP. Only one of those. A lot of these, like I said, certain things we got a lot from our order. Certain things got cut really short. That's the limited way it goes, you know. Some of these, there's only 5 or 100, 2,000 of them. Best Coast, Crazy for You. This is also only 1,000 copies on Summer Skywave colored vinyl. So the Summer Skywave is going to be on the vinyl itself. Big Crit, we have 5 of these. This is on purple, black, and white vinyl. A lot of good hip-hop out on this one. A lot of good metal, too. Not as much jazz this time around. I did notice that. Here's a great jazz piece, though. Dave Brubeck is color vinyl. This is a Christmas release, Away in a Manger and Sleep Holy Infant Sleep. So it's just like a 12-inch of some Christmas tunes from Dave Brubeck. One of those. Only one of this too, Buck Cherry. This is their debut album on red and yellow swirled vinyl. Got one of those. Jarvis Cocker has, I thought there was 2 releases, but it looks like there was only this one. This is on split color vinyl, and it has an etched 7-inch. This is the Jarvis Cocker record. That's what it's called. This is kind of a far out band, kind of jazzy, electronic, kind of experimental. The Comet is Coming. If you haven't checked them out, I recommend checking it out. This is just a 12-inch EP with a remix on the B-side. Definitely worth checking out, kind of the more lesser-known bands. Crown the Empire on orange vinyl. Just one of those. There's Louis Capaldi. This is the Divinely Uninspired to a Hellish Extended Edition. Double LP. It came in this really nice kind of clear orange slipcover. Really accentuates the artwork in a really cool way. So really nice packaging on that one. It's on clear vinyl also. We got 2 of those. We actually have a release from local artist, the James Carrot Project, Volume 2. This is a local guy who worked with 51 different musicians to compile this album. This is our local Black Friday Record Store Day release for Rockford. This is, as it says, Volume 2. Volume 1, the first album, is also available on CD and vinyl. So really cool to see some local people getting in on Black Friday Record Store Day. Oh, man, I told you. This is another one I've been looking for. The Chariot, Long Live. If you are familiar with the Chariot, you would recognize the artwork from their first album like this. That is what the album artwork is. This is like this raised gold, or not gold, foil color. Oh, it's so shiny. I see it shining light around. This has an embossed skull logo on it. Really cool artwork, super glossy, embossed lettering for all the tracks. The booklet is really nice. It's like a 12-page booklet. Gets better. There's a download card. Also, the Chariot, this is the singer who was originally Norma Jean. It's very cool, just a very raw, hardcore band. They actually have quite a few great albums, but this is probably one of my favorites from them. Just really cool packaging. We got quite a few of those. So luckily it's got the thing on there because the artwork doesn't say the name of the band, so it's easy to find. But I love the way they did the special artwork, but I love that it comes with that 12-page booklet as well. I forgot the quantity. Oh yeah, 2,000 on the splatter color vinyl. We got quite a few of those. I think we got a couple more in back stock. I think we got 10 or 12 copies. That's a good one. Like I said, hopefully it lasts for a little bit, but it may sell out. You never know. That's the luck of the draw. Chicano Batman, Invisible People, the instrumentals on clear vinyl. Just one copy of that one. The George Coleman Quintet in Baltimore. Another cool jazz piece from '71. One copy of that. I held up 2 fingers. I got one copy of that. Here's one I'm not familiar with that yet much. This is Ivan Conti Poisoned on color vinyl with a 7-inch and unreleased track, Kathmandu. I believe that's an import. Yeah, that is an import also from Far Out Recordings. Some kind of interesting, kind of more funky jazz. Maybe, is it African? I don't know what it is. Samba jazz. So it's kind of like a Far Out jazz recording. There's only one of those. Trying to keep this out. Oh, hey, here's more Crown the Empire. Did I already mention that one? It wasn't an alphabetized. So we actually have 4 of these. This is Crown the Empire on neon orange vinyl. Some more great hardcore. We're still putting these together. The Cunningham Quartet, cool older jazz release. First time getting reissued in a while from the Ubiquity record label. They also do some other really great jazz and funk releases. One of those. Karen Dalton, It's So Hard to Tell Who's Going to Love You the Best. This is also first time on vinyl in quite a long time. It's been remastered for best quality sound. A great folk artist, kind of almost more along the lines of that folk psych thing. She had also done some stuff with Dylan back in the day. Just a cool folk piece. If you can find any of her originals, they're kind of pricey. I do know that. So it's cool to see the reissues coming out. We've got 3 of those. Zella Day. Where Does the Devil Hide? Is this an EP? Kind of. It's 5 tracks. We only have 2 of those. And this was produced by Dan Auerbach of the Black Keys. Always a great recording from those guys. Luke Dickinson of the Black Crowes. We only got 1 of this one. The Black Crowes often have a lot of releases on Record Store Day. That's the only one this year. Dio, they've been doing a kind of a thing of a picture disc of Dio for the last couple of Record Store Days. This is Creepy Clown, if you love that one. This is Dream Evil from Dio on a picture disc. DMX, this is the Legacy vinyl for the first time. A lot of that DMX stuff only came out as like a DJ single back in the day. This is cool. Legacy double LP. Does not make a mention if it's on colored vinyl, so it might be black vinyl. But we have quite a few of that one. 10 copies. Dr. Demento, the oldest novelty records of all time. First Century Dementia. Dr. Demento always compiling some really kind of odd, strange songs. This is a cool one too. I've been looking forward to. This is another one on my list, I would say. The Dog Pound, Dog Food. This came out in probably, probably 2001 or so. So you get a lot of Snoop Dogg on this too. This is really going to sound like another Snoop Dogg record, but it's with the full Dog Pound featuring him on a lot of the tracks. First time I've ever seen that on vinyl. It's on Oceania Blue, double LP. Definitely pick that up. That's a good classic hip-hop piece. Looks like we only have 5 of those. I love the way the Drive-By Truckers did this release. This is Plan 9 Records live in 2006, and it is numbered, but it's like a bootleg. It's just a plain white jacket, and they pasted on the artwork. It even says Trademark of Truckers, the Drive-By Truckers. So the trademark of quality was a sticker that used to be on bootleg recordings that were approved by this company to be a good sounding quality bootleg. I saw a lot of Zeppelin and Grateful Dead with that sticker. We only got 2 of these. Really interesting way to do a release with that. Bill Evans live at Ronnie Scott's, another audiophile jazz recording. Only 1 of those, that Bill Evans stuff. It's hard to get many of those. We'll move on down to the next crate. We got Mick Fleetwood and Friends doing the music of Peter Green. So this is like some of the early Mick Fleetwood, pre-Fleetwood Mac stuff. Or not, affiliated with Fleetwood Mac songs. This is Mick Fleetwood songs. But I noticed there's Billy Gibbons from ZZ Top, Kirk Hammett from Metallica, a lot of other artists doing some music to celebrate the music of Peter Green of Fleetwood Mac in the early years of Fleetwood Mac. So this would be the early Fleetwood Mac when they were more of like a British blues band before they were more like radio pop. We got 4 copies of that one. Only one of this Space Truck and picture disc from Ace Frehley of Kiss. I think we either have more of this one or have more coming in Friday because some stuff was running late. This is just a great classic pop punk piece or whatever from Fountains of Wayne. So let Stacy's mom know we got that record in. Classic songs on Swirl vinyl also. Only 3,000 copies. I don't know why there's only 1 out here. We're still putting it together. I think we have 5 copies though. So we'll find those others and get them out here. Jerry Garcia live compilation box set. We got 2 of those. Like I said, got to have some Grateful Dead stuff for Record Store Day. It seems like they always find some other recordings or live stuff to put together. We got 1 of the Granddaddy one, Black Friday release. Rest in peace, number 5. 1 release from High Pulp, 700 copies of this. Pretty limited piece. I think that is a jazz import as well. John Hurlbut and Jorma Kakauken. I don't know, it's always hard to say his name. Great guitarist though. This is on splatter color vinyl. We got 2 of those. Of course, Jorma was in Jefferson Airplane, Jefferson Starship. 2 of those. Oh, here's another one I would get if I could. Ron Pays by Ice-T. This is on yellow vinyl. Early Ice-T. Look at that dude. That was way before. I don't even think Law and Order was on TV yet then, so you know that's old. That's real old. 2 of those. One of the Judicus Collector's Edition. Probably on color vinyl. I'm not sure. But it says there's some sort of limited offer inside, so I don't know what that is. Here's a really cool storied release. This is Jazz Sabbath. Story goes, I forgot his name. Milton Keynes, I guess. He was playing live and playing all these songs in 1968. Had made a recording for this album, Jazz Sabbath. As fate would have it, he had a heart attack and went to a coma or something like that, was in a hospital, and the studio burnt down while he was in the hospital. Well, then a year or 2 later when he got out, he went and saw this band, Black Sabbath, and they had an album out and played all of his songs that he had written. And now, 50 years later, they've mysteriously discovered the original master tape and are releasing it. So, wink, wink, it's a really great story. That's the story of Jazz Sabbath, though. As you can guess, Fairies Wear Boots, Evil Woman, Rat Salad, Iron Man, these are all Black Sabbath songs done as a jazz band would play them. So I don't know how much, the dude does not look like he's over 70 years old, so it's quite the story. But he had a lot of fun putting out a press release and talking about that. These are also numbered up. 1,500 copies, they're all hand numbered, and they are on, oh, it's mono recording also on color vinyl. Oh, it's got a DVD with it too? Oh yeah. So it's vinyl, mono recording with a DVD. If you're a jazz fan or a fan of Black Sabbath, you'll probably want to pick that up.
That's my pick.
5 of those. That's Lauren's pick. Okay, we're going to jam that one later. This is also very interesting. Jefferson Starship blows against the Empire on splatter vinyl. 3,000 copies. It looks like a little updated because they're calling it Paul Kantner Jefferson Starship. So I don't know if he's taken over more royalties or rights of the songwriting. Another classic piece. I can't believe that's 50 years old. That came out around the time when they were still doing Jefferson Airplane stuff. We got 5 of those. Here's another one, another live one from Jewel, celebrating the 25th anniversary of Pieces of You. So this is her live. Is this all live? I forgot. I think it is. Yeah, 2 LP limited edition. Bernie Grundman mastering, who's mastered a lot of different records. And it is numbered. Oh yeah, there's 3,000 copies, all numbered. We only got 3 of those. Billy Jones, Love Is Gonna Rain on You. This is actually a rare Dutch release. I think it's 50 years old. Originals are quite scarce. Music on vinyl. We got 1 of those. Nora Jones Playdate includes collaborations with Mavis Staples and other artists. 1 of those. Oops, keep them in order. Yeah, sure. So like I said, we are going to have this lined up. So when you come in, we're going to allow like 6 people at a time in, and you'll slowly digest this record going in alphabetical order. We're going to have masks on everyone, keep everyone's hand sanitizer before they look around the store. We'll definitely keep it safe and moving quickly and organized, though, to help you find some things. You'll also have Jared and Lauren here helping out to help you find what you're looking for. You can get up to 6 Record Store Day releases and then run through the line again if you need to. We're also doing some other events in the store, some other sales going on, but we're spreading out the day. We'll have masks on. Everyone will be required to wear a mask the second they get out of their car, even if you do have to wait outside. The pandemic has been really taking its toll on a lot of people, friends, family, and businesses. So we want to make sure we're extra safe, extra cautious about this so we can continue to stay open forever, but obviously through the holidays as well and through this Black Friday. So I'm just going to run through these records. Like I said, we're doing it alphabetically real quick. This is Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings, also on black and white splatter, or blue and black splatter vinyl. Just dropped in to see what condition my rendition was in. A really fun take on her doing some covers that were never released. There's also some Stevie Wonder and other people. Just a great funky soul release from Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings. Oh, it's so hard to say names. Mila Jovovich has an album that she had recorded or made in '94. Oh my God, look at how young she is on that photo. I hope you can see that. We should probably blur some of this artwork, but it's the artwork, whatever. First time on vinyl. We only got 1 release of this. They did 1,200 copies on orange vinyl, The Divine Comedy. I didn't know she had made music. So that's really interesting. Oh, so many records I want. I already have Kids See Ghosts. This is the Kid Cudi, Kanye West cooperative, whatever you want to call it. I forgot what colored vinyl it's on, but this is on colored vinyl too. I already have the black vinyl. Such a great album. It's a short one, but it hits so good. We have 8 of those, Kids See Ghosts. Here's another very interesting release. No Business from Curtis Knight and the Squires, the PPX Sessions Volume 2. This was 65 to 67. Curtis Knight, great soul R&B band. Look, who's that young guitar slinger right there? That is a young, looks almost teenish, but he's in his 20s, I think. That's Jimi Hendrix. He actually played guitar with Curtis Knight and the Squires. So that's some early recordings that feature Jimi Hendrix on guitar with them. Oh yeah, that's before he was with the Jimi Hendrix Experience. We have 3, 4, 5, 6 copies of that one. Another really great way to kind of revive some of these songs. This is Betty LaVette doing versions of Strange Fruit and I Hold No Grudge from Nina Simone and Billie Holiday. It's just kind of like an EP. Actually, you do get the original artist version on here, I just noticed. So you get Billie Holiday, Nina Simone, and Betty LaVette doing her covers of those. We got 2 of those. Little Richard, Southern Child. This is another one, a very rare release. And it's the first time it's ever been reissued with its original cover art. And it's on yellow vinyl. So there must have been some sort of censorship or problems with him milking the cow on the front cover. I guess from the time when you couldn't show toilets or people lying in the same bed together, there was something wrong with that cover. So this is the first time you're getting to see that with its original artwork, and it's on color vinyl. We've got the Magnetic Fields doing some quickies on unreleased bonus track, also on color vinyl. Only one of those. Here's another one. There's so many I want. Amy Mann. This is the 20th anniversary of her album Bachelor No. 2 with 5 additional songs. Also, what does it say? We also have, oh yeah, with 5 additional songs from the movie Magnolia. Another one of my favorite movies. Wow. So many good releases on Black Friday. Kudos to Record Store Day for making this shit happen during a pandemic. It's just amazing that we can still get some good music and pick it up from our local record stores. Thank you so much for doing that, and thanks to everyone for supporting us and picking up music to listen to at home. We only got 3 of the Amy Mann. Save one for me, please. Master Ace, Marco Polo. One of those, that's the Brooklyn Story Instrumentals. Feels like a double LP, probably. More on my list, I swear. Masters of Reality, kind of more early, kind of stoner rock. I forgot what year that was, 92. So a lot of this stuff, very hard to find on vinyl because CDs and cassettes were king then. 2 of those, 2 of James McMurtry, Childish Things. 05 was this release, again, rare on vinyl. We've got a the best songwriter in America quote from Mr. Stephen King himself. We got 2 of those. Stephen King told you to get down here and buy it, okay? Only one of these. See, some of these, it's going to be some people getting up early, I think, after Thanksgiving. For Alanis Morissette, Live at London's 2, 2020. Only one of those. Gotta throw some Christmas releases in there. Here's an interesting one. This is the Motorhead Ace of Spades, Dirty Love Instrumentals. I don't know the story on this one. This is the 40th anniversary, and it also has an unreleased instrumental version. It comes with a Motorhead Christmas ornament as well. So that's a pretty interesting packaging on that. I've never seen that before. We got 3 of those. Also on Parole, double LP with unreleased tracks. That's a double LP. Ooh, I thought we had this on CD too. I'll have to look. There might have been some CDs of that. But we have 3 of the records. I think there's some stuff we actually haven't put out yet. So we're still putting it together, guys. My Chemical Romance, Life on the Murder Scene. I forgot. Was this ever released? I've never seen it available on vinyl. That's because it's available for the first time on vinyl this Friday, Black Friday Record Store Day, from one of the best eras of My Chemical Romance. This is on clear and red splatter vinyl to match the cover. You also get live stuff. Oh, they did, some of this was live when they did the MTV2 show. Some of this was also from the AOL sessions back in 2004, if that doesn't date it for you. So you get a lot of great demos and live recordings. That one we got quite a few of. I think it will go quick, though. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I think I have 5 more under here, so there's 15 of those. Quite a few. I think that's going to be a big one. I'm going to keep moving quicker here, guys. We got Milton Nascimento, only one of those. Willie Nelson, live from Austin City Limits. First time this has been released on vinyl as well. This was from 76, classic Willie Nelson era. This is some of the earliest stuff that he had done on Austin City Limits. We have 5 of those. Ooh, another one. I was talking about the Chariot earlier. Check this out. Norma Jean. You're going to make me say the name, aren't you? Meridional. Meridional. Yes, thanks. That is the name of the album. Great artwork. Great hardcore band. They actually also started out very raw, very just barely keeping it together with these crazy hard breakdowns. By this time, this is the 10th anniversary of this album. They've been together a few years. Had changed vocalists because their vocalist actually became the vocalist for the Chariot. It's got printed inner sleeves too. It's a double LP. Very rare on vinyl. Finally getting reissued. And they did this really cool kind of blue swirl vinyl. We got quite a few of that from Norma Jean. We got 3, 6, 9, 10. I think a couple more under there. I think we have 12 or 14 copies of that one. Quite a few. ODB, we got the Old Dirty Bastard. Original release. This is the dirty version, so no censored, things like that. Comes in like a DJ jacket. 6,000 copies of that. This was the promo. Oh, okay. This is the promo only instrumental version. Is it all instrumental or no? I can't remember. It doesn't tell me. So this is the instrumental dirty version. So this was the way it was released as a promo. I've never seen it though. So they reissued it just how it originally came out. Oh, and does it have the 7-inch in there too? Oh, it does. Cool. So you got the stripped down instrumental versions of a couple songs on a 7-inch. So it's a 2 LP with a 45. We got 5 of those for all you Wu-Tang fans. Cash Page, check her out if you haven't. Really cool. More newer release from her. I don't think she's had anything out on vinyl yet. We have like 6 of those. Painted Shield, you'll see Mason Jennings and Stone Gossard of Pearl Jam putting a release out together here as Painted Shield. Only 2 of those. Whew, high demand for some of this stuff. John Prine, the Asylum albums. This is, rest in peace, Mr. John Prine. His 3 albums on the Asylum label. We got 3 of those box sets. Lou Reed actually has 2 releases. We've got the Magic and Loss, critically acclaimed album. First time on vinyl since original release. It was on vinyl, I guess. Maybe as an import only, though. That's a double LP. We got 3 of those. This one is live in 73. The second show, this one is a double LP. And looks like we got 8 of that live in 73 one. And then on the Magic and Lost, we got 3 of those. Pete Rock instrumentals. Great hip-hop artist and producer. Only one of those. Here's the most asked about, talked about. I'll just go over it quick. Rolling Stones, Let It Bleed. 900 copies. Hand-pressed colored vinyl with certificate of authenticity. It's $100. It's going to be gone right away. There's a lot of people looking for that one. But it does come with certificate of authenticity, and they did a really special pressing on that one. This is the Shadows Fall. I should mention a lot of these albums, I haven't been mentioning prices. A lot of them are $15 to $30. Very affordable pricing, considering that they are limited time, one time only. You know, Kids See Ghosts, you know, like $19, stuff like that. So that is one thing. You know, this is $27. 20th anniversary on blood red vinyl of Shadows Fall. So that's the other cool thing, is that a lot of the stuff, the pricing is pretty moderate considering you're getting a limited piece, special edition. We got 4 of the Shadows Fall. I don't know if I showed off the artwork on that one. First time I've ever seen it on vinyl. It's really cool to see some of this stuff finally getting pressed. Alternate versions of Elliott Smith. Only 1 of those. Hey, it's Black Friday's coming. Snoop Dogg in the house. Look, got the shirt, got the record. We've got Doggy Style, probably one of the most top 10 albums on everyone's list. Classic Snoop Dogg on a picture disc. This is a double LP picture disc. But what's really cool is it does come with a regular jacket too, you know, like $27. So it's not just the picture disc and a plain plastic sleeve. You get a jacket with it. So I like when the picture discs do that. I appreciate that a lot. I would say we have 6, 7 of those. Stranglers Peaches, very best of. First time on vinyl. a double LP. One of those. One of the Sun, gold and black splatter, Flight of the Behemoth. That is a heavy slab of wax. Only last crate now. Corey Taylor. This is one of the side-by-side series, which is usually a 7-inch record. This is a 12-inch single. Corey Taylor of Slipknot doing a Dead Boys song. The B-side has the Dead Boys version of that. We got 2 of those.
By the way, if you have any questions about what we were looking through, if there are any records you missed out and you want to know if we will have them on Friday, just leave your questions in the comments and we'll make sure that we answer those within the next 24 hours. Whether that's on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, just leave your comments. And if we get to the end of this video, we'll actually answer some questions live too. So if you have any questions, just let us know.
Yeah, should have said that earlier. But we'll be checking our social media. Questions about what we got, rules on Black Friday, stuff like that, or questions about our website. We will definitely follow up with you on that. This one is original label art of Tesla on color vinyl. Only one of those. Another one, I swear, this would break me if I had to come here and get all I wanted. Uncle Tupelo Live. This has like the radio DJ listing on it too, as like a promo. This says Record Store Day exclusive with the track listing. Oh, look at little baby Jeff Tweedy and the guys. This is when they were so young, way, you know, pre-Wilco and everything else they were doing. Very cool. I wonder, what year was that, I wonder? 94. So it's been a few years. We got 4 of those. U2's Boy on white vinyl. This is the 40th anniversary of that album. U2, another prolific band. They like to release their stuff on Record Store Day. Their support for record stores is really cool to see. A lot of really big artists limiting their stuff to independent record stores. And the amount of small labels and small artists doing it is really cool. We got 8 of those. Volbeat, great metal band. Hocus Bonus. Hocus Bonus. All right, first time on wax. We got 3 of the Volbeats. Grover Washington Jr. Live. Audiophile pressing on color vinyl. Only 2 of those. Oh, The Weeknd. I should have opened one of these up to find out. Or maybe you guys can tell me. Record Store will have the info. I don't know if this is color vinyl or not. This is the remixes of The Weeknd. This is the After Hours remixes. But they did this really cool gatefold packaging on that. We got quite a few of The Weeknd too. I would say 4, 8, 9 of those. Barney Weiland Quartet featuring Titi Montoli. Hard to say these names in 88. Barney and Titi. This is a newly discovered performance of those artists. And it was recorded in 1988. First time on vinyl for that. We have 1 of those. We also have Brian Wilson and Van Dyke Parks. The Orange Crate Instrumentals. We got 1 of those. Some of these, yeah, quite limited. Like I said, we got lucky on a lot. Some of these, not as many. Jonathan Wilson. Rare Blur, 12-inch. Also featuring the guys from the band Dawes on one of the songs too. 1 of those. That completes all the regular artists. I'm just going to show off the compilations really quick. A lot of these, just one-ofs for right now. Some of these might be available at a later date, but maybe not on this version. African Blood. This is the Studio One, you know, original classic reggae label doing a compilation. Check out the label of artists at recordstoreday.com if you want to. The Pie Girls, 32 Brit Girls swinging 60s tunes. Double LP import. Another ongoing series, the Jazz Dispensary Orange Sunset. They've done some other jazz, funk, things like that. Probably another really interesting compilation, The Jesus People Music. This is a collection of super obscure and outsider psychedelic guitar and folk music from the Jesus People movement of the 60s and 70s. Christians who took acid and made music, pretty much. Good compilation. There was a section of music, really rare music that has been released by artists like that. Oh, and our final one, is this the only soundtrack? Well, outside of the 7-inch, this is Silent Night, Deadly Night, Chimney Hellfire colored vinyl, red and orange swirl, 10 original songs, unreleased stuff, 2 of a kind hand-cut strips of 35mm film from the vintage 1984 reel with liner notes, stuff like that. Another great, bad horror Christmas movie, whatever you want to call it. Silent Night, Deadly Night. Great artwork on here too. So if you're looking for we have a lot of great regular Christmas music, don't get me wrong. But if you need something different, something wild, we have some really cool Christmas funk. We have Christmas punk. We've got Christmas metal, Silent Night, Deadly Night, even soundtrack. So check out our Christmas records too if you need to get something different to listen to. But that's really cool. We have 4 of those. So that completes the Black Friday records. Like I said, we have thousands of other new and used records, record players, lots of clothing, gifts, and items in the store. This was just our Record Store Day rundown for the Black Friday 2020 releases. We'll be opening at 8 a.m. What's the date? 27th, I believe, this Friday for Black Friday. Again, we'll be open 8 to 7 p.m. Please get here. Jump in line if there is a line. We will get you through here safely and quickly. Also at 8 p.m. that night, you can find the releases we still have available. If you either can't make it in, which of course if you are sick or working or whatever can't make it in, please don't come in if you are, or send a friend. Otherwise, check our website at cultureshockshop.com.
We have a couple questions.